Why does iron-on vinyl peel? And why does the design cut perfectly and not stick? And why does it sometimes come out completely backwards? Simply put, it usually comes down to one of these 5 beginner mistakes. And the good news is every single one of them is an easy fix. So let's go through them.
Mistake number one, forgetting to mirror your design. This used to be the most common mistake, but Cricut recently updated Design Space so that when you select an iron-on or infusible ink in materials, the mirror setting automatically turns on. So you'll see if I click on Everyday Iron-On, I'm alerted that the mirror setting is on. But there are a couple of settings under the iron-on category that should be mirrored that are still not automatic. And those are the heat transfer non-Cricut setting and the holographic heat transfer setting. It seems like these are meant for non-Cricut brand materials, so just double check that the mirror setting is on to be safe. Now, mistake number two is using the wrong heat setting for your fabric. The last thing you want is to ruin your project by melting the iron-on vinyl into a t-shirt or having it peel off after a couple of washes. The Cricut Heat Guide allows you to select your heat press, your iron-on material, and the material you want to press the design onto, and it shows you exactly what you need for pressing, including the time and temperature, how to prep beforehand, and the step-by-step application process. If you are using other brands of vinyl, you can usually find the application instructions on the brand website. Mistake number three is peeling the carrier sheet too soon. The carrier sheet is the clear plastic sheet that the iron-on vinyl sticks to, and depending on the type of iron-on, the instructions will either be a warm peel while the sheet is still warm, or a cool peel when it is cool to the touch. And not following this instruction will affect how well your design sticks to your project and how long it lasts. Now, before we move on, if you are an absolute Cricut beginner who wants to master making projects, I have a checklist for you. It's 5 quick checks before you press the go button. Grab yours at the link below. Mistake number 4 is cutting on the wrong side of the vinyl. Now, this is a tough one because iron-on vinyl is mirrored. It must be cut on the back side of the vinyl. Always remember to place your iron-on shiny side down onto the cutting mat. Otherwise, it would just negate the mirroring and the design would be backwards. So I tested this and my Cricut only cut slightly into the carrier sheet, so this mistake may be one you can salvage. And finally, mistake number 5 is skipping the pre-press step. Pre-pressing fabrics will remove any moisture that might affect the adhesion. It will also remove any wrinkles that could affect sticking or cause air pockets, which would in turn cause peeling later. You can also choose to repress after peeling off the carrier sheet and using a Teflon sheet or parchment paper to protect the vinyl on top. This extra step will give your iron-on more staying power. Let me know which of these mistakes you've made and subscribe for more beginner-friendly Cricut tutorials.